Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Gina. So today I'm going to work on CW Planner 37. I've already got the basic collage down on the back of the page. I like to get that down because that takes me a while. Sorry, I'm trying to get my chair up here. It doesn't like to go where I want it to, the legs of it. I'm trying to get it around my little footstool that I have down here for my feet so they don't dangle. I'm short. Okay, so I have anything that starts with an S. I found this when I was looking in my ephemera little thing, and this says Speed Mail. This is a old October afternoon ephemera piece. Text not in your native language. I found this. I have a book. I don't know what this language is, so I'll hold it up for you. Okay, a car. This is a scrapbook embellishment, but I love it. Found that. Translucent paper. I have this piece of vellum that I've had in my stash forever, and it's about time I start using it. And I will have fun using this in my books, my collage journals. Something with fins. I tore this out of my little book. This book is fabulous. It is a Reader's Digest book. It no longer has its cover. Is that the right way? Yeah, but I don't know if I still have the... Yes, this is what book it is. So if you ever see this, this is a fabulous book for cutting out of. It's just got every kind of animal. And then you get back in here, and somewhere here, we're getting there. You get back into plants and such, and flowers. And this is a good book. If you ever see this, grab it. I'm always on the hunt for that book. But whoa, my stuff fell off my little shelf. Let me fix this. That book made it all topple. I set it on there wrong. But I have only found it once. No, I have found it twice, but the first time I found it in my thrift store for 50 cents. The second time I found it in an antique shop for like $25. As much as I love the book, I left it. Something with fins. A bonus is a receipt, and I printed this out. This is in this book that I have, another fabulous book. Travel Ready to Use Scrapbook Pages. It comes with a CD, and these are all the images. Let me get to a page. Like all of these images you could print on the back of the pages is you go to this page number on the CD, and then you just choose, like this image, TRA 0306 is this image. So I just went, I found the receipt that I wanted. I don't know if I can find it now, but anyway, I found it. It wasn't very far in. There, right here. It's this receipt. And so I just printed this number, TRA 1203. And I got that. But this book is loaded, so I've had this for at least 15 years, so I doubt you can buy it. I did look it up on Amazon, and it is on Amazon. But if you see it like in a used store, but don't buy it if it doesn't. Oh, there's that picture we've been looking for. Oh wow. Anyway, don't buy it if it doesn't come with the CD though, because it's useless unless you want to just cut out the pictures and use them. But it is glossy. But if it has the CD, this is a great resource book. So anyway, let's get started. I don't know how I'm going to get everything on here. So the first thing, I need to try to get this sticker off of here. I think that I've had it on this wax paper for a long time. I remember I put it on there to try to figure out where I wanted it on a layout, and then I didn't use it. I doubt I'll use the waves that are stuck on the back for some reason. I loved this little car and tried to use it, but you know, we live in the Midwest, and so we don't really... I mean, I guess we were traveling, but it was kind of a Hawaiian themed paper pack that I had. Okay, so I think the car needs to go somewhere on this side, since it's... I'm just going to lightly stick it. It's not very sticky. since it's going that way. I like my images to go the way they're facing. Whoa, my glue tipped over. So sorry, I just had to have a drink. Okay, I'm going to ink around it. I think I'm going to ink around my receipt too. I may not use that receipt in whole, but I'm going to go ahead and ink around it. And then I think I'm going to cut my little fish out. Let's tear this, because I might use the definition of my little fish. Because I don't feel like I have a lot to use this week. I've also got laying out, these are my labels. I did a video making these labels. Oh, it's been at least a week ago now. It's not on my, it's loading to my YouTube right now, because I've had so many collage videos lately, and so I haven't got it up. But I watched a video by Buttons for Brains. I don't know when she put that up. I don't know if I still have it, but if you don't watch Buttons for Brains, her collages, I love her collage journals. She does Margarete Miller also, and she is fabulous, absolutely fabulous. I don't have hers back up. Anyway, a while back, it's been at least a week ago, she had a video doing, I think it was called stamped labels, but she made these labels. She stamped them, and then she stamped all over them and made really pretty labels. So I have these out if I want them. And I just had to give it a try. So I tried it too, and I loved them. So I have these out. I have my little, these. I'm going to get one of these out because I think I want to use one. And I think it'll be this green one here. One of these green ones. I loved what she did, so I had to try it. But I just haven't been able to fit it in with all of my, collage things going on, but it's uploading now. And that was really fun. And I plan to just, when I have a little bitty scrap, I'm just going to grab one of my label stamps and stamp a label and throw it in that little box. Because I'm always looking for a label, and I'm never finding a label that I like. And so I have got a lot of label stamps. I was surprised when I started grabbing my label stamps. And what was funny is when I was decorating those, or like, you know, stamping stuff all over them, I kept finding label stamps in my other stamps that I didn't even realize I had. So I had even more label stamps that I didn't have out to stamp with. So it's time to be using those label stamps, because I'm always complaining I don't have a label to use. Well, use a label stamp. And then I have lots of label dies, or label files that I can cut labels with, because Trisha made some especially at my request, so it's time I get some labels made. But Buttons for Brains, oh, she does wonderful collages, and hers are uniquely hers. I love hers. So many people making these, and I love how they're just all theirs. Everybody has their own style, and it really comes out, and I love it. I don't have enough time to watch everybody's, it seems. I fit a lot of them in, though. My husband had to have a test done at the hospital this week, and I sat there watching videos while he was in there. Sat in the waiting room. Tell me I'm not the only one that does that. TV had like politics stuff on it. I didn't want to watch it. I didn't want anybody to think I was interested in it and then start trying to talk to me about politics. Not in the hospital. I was in that same waiting room one time when he was getting a ablation and somebody started talking politics, trying to talk to me about, I think it was Trump. I was like, no, 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 no. Don't even start trying to talk to me. I don't want to. Hey, you know, I think I need 2 of those, one on each side of the page. No, there was some big gossip about the hospital going on. It was big. Something had happened. And I actually worked there at the time, and they were like, really, the gossip was really big, and they were trying to get me involved. And they had no idea who I was. So they had no idea I worked there, and I was thinking, nope, you're not getting me in on this. Nope. I think the fish needs to go up here on this bubble page paper here. Okay, we're going to put the car here. And maybe the speed mail right here. Yeah, we gotta, let's rough up the speed mail. I still haven't found my little tool, you know, that you go along the, of course, I haven't cleaned out the door. I try to stay out of waiting room talk. Waiting rooms aren't as crowded as they used to be because you can only have one person with you, so that's good. Can't bring the whole family in there. It's sad when somebody's really, really ill, though. So yesterday, my friend and I, we got up early and started out. We went to a estate auction. When we got there, it wasn't like, it sure didn't seem like what they advertised it would be, you know. We got out of the car and we looked at the we looked at the house. Well, we had looked up on Google Maps, you know, we put in the address and we looked at what it said, and it showed this house, and when we got there it was the neighbor's house. It was the house next to the house that Google Maps showed. So we pulled up and we're like, And my friend said, I don't think we're going to be spending any money here. And I said, yeah, I don't think so either. There is a gnat flying around. I don't know how we're going to get rid of these gnats. Anyway, darn gnat. Anyway, I said, yeah, I don't think we're going to be here very long. And we had planned to eat lunch in that little town where we were at. I said, I don't think we're going to be eating lunch here either. And she said, no, I don't either. Which was a shame that we got to eat lunch there because the place we ate was awful. We wasted our money and it was really expensive. I got a Lotus drink and it was the worst Lotus drink I've ever had. And it was the most expensive Lotus drink I have ever had. I don't know what they do to their Lotus drinks there, but it was not like any Lotus drink I've ever had. It was awful. It was little bitty, and they charged me $7 for it, and it was little bitty. It wasn't. I mean, when I get a little one at where I go in town, it's $4 for a little one, and it's yummy. This was not yummy. Anyway, and she was really rude. I said, well, I'll take a passion fruit lotus drinks. We don't have passion fruit. You need to order by color. Color? Yes, what color would you like? Well, what colors would you have? We have pink, red, blue. Okay, pink. And I can't have passion fruit? No. Strawberry? Yes. Okay. And they put like 5 ice cubes in it. I've just never had anything like this. This is strange. It was awful. It was weird. I will go back to my little place where I go for... I don't have a lotus drink very often because, you know, it's kind of high-priced drink for me. And I just drink water at home. I always drink water. I don't really pay for a big expensive drink. If you do, that's fine. You have the money, but I don't. I'm not like, you know, if you pay for it, that's fine. I'm not trying to say you shouldn't. It's just something that I can't really do. And so I don't. But every once in a while, it's a treat. And the thing is that I'm on a medicine that makes soda taste. Ugh. And so I asked her, what non-carbonated beverages do you have? And then she's like, well, a lotus drink is carbonated. I said, I understand that, but for some reason they don't bother me. They don't taste like to me. She's like, well, then why does a soda? I said, I don't know, but they do. Everybody told me when I started this medicine they would, and I didn't believe them, and they do. So it's just they do. So can you just, like, let's just leave me alone about it and do what I'm asking? She was really rude. She kept saying, well, I am thinking that if a soda carbonation bothers you, that a lotus drink carbonation should bother you. And my friend is looking at me like, should we walk out? And I'm like, no, because my friend really wanted to try this place out. She'd heard really good stuff about it. And she really wanted to try it out. So I'm like, no, we're going to try this place out. We both left as rain here again. Either of us had a good experience. Okay, wait, now I don't have any of this on here. I'm getting, I'm like, okay, it's looking good, but okay, I'm going to set this up here while I and pray it doesn't fall on anything and moves how I have it. So I'm going to try to cut this out. But anyway, it was a very interesting experience, to say the least. Now, we went down there once, and we had very, very good service, and the food was very good, but that was like right after they opened. And the people that were there at the time, we were there with my sister-in-law and with my husband and I, and my sister-in-law and her husband. And the people that were there running it grew up with my husband and my sister-in-law, and our service was fabulous. Everything was great. So I don't know if that was because of the fact. This lady that was there yesterday waiting on us, and she seemed to be the manager that day. Whew. And when she came, she was waiting on somebody else when we came in, and it was seat yourself, and so we didn't even have our butt in our chair yet, and she turns around and says, what do you want to drink? I was like, all right. Well, let me think about it for a minute. We didn't even have a menu or anything to figure out what there was to drink. And I says, what do you have that's not carbonated? Iced tea. I said, do you have lemonade? No. Water. Okay. And I said, well, I saw lotus drinks on your sign. Yes. Thought this is going to be fun. think somebody's having a bad day. She didn't get a tip from me. And I wasn't mean. I didn't leave a penny on the table. I just didn't give her a tip. And I explained when she came back to the table, I said, I'm sorry, I'm on this medicine that makes carbonated sodas like Pepsi, Dr. Pepper, that kind of stuff. It makes it taste awful, but now some carbonated sodas, like lightly carbonated things, don't taste bad, and Lotus has not ever bothered me. And so somehow I can drink that. So anyway. Okay, I just didn't understand why you could drink one carbonated and not the other carbonated. Well, you're the waitress that's taking my order. I don't know that it's for you to understand. Better have it this way with the stamps all showing. Okay, I like this right here. Okay, now I gotta glue it all down without losing how I have it. Okay, but I kind of would like something underneath that. So, how about a bit of this picture here, and I just put my ruler up. No fear, it's just right there. Look at it. It's going to be warmer today than it has been because I am already hot and it is only 9:30. I bet my friends wonder where I'm at. I'm supposed to be at crop right now, but I thought I'm going to get this. I kind of want this part of the, cut it right about there. I don't know where this is taken. Looks like a fun place to go. I'm going to send them a text real quick. Sorry, I'm going to do this real quick. Okay, I just didn't want them to think I bailed on them. Got everything all packed up, except for my scissors and my glue. I just poked holes in that. That paper is very brittle. I've never done that before. Poked holes in it with the tip of my glue. I think this one can handle my... I knew that was really thin. I didn't want to use my tacky glue on it. This one can handle my tacky glue. If my tacky glue can come out. Are you still there? My video today is September 5th, so my video that went up September 4th yesterday, I noticed that for a good part of the video, the bottom about inch of my book was not in view, and I am so sorry about that, you guys. I didn't realize that I was doing that. Oh no, I just messed that up. Stuck to my hand. I hope I remember. I think I do. Oh well, that's all stuck together. That's helpful. Glad I liked how I put it. How to glue that down. Maybe a glue stick, I think. Oh, that kind of needs to go under there a little bit, doesn't it? Oh, maybe put a little bit more glue under there. Now this needs to go there. Just I think I'll put it right there. It's not really where I had it before, but I still see these people. Oops. There we go. That's not me getting glue right there. Okay, now figure this side out since I seem to have messed this all up. Let's put this on first. Ooh, there. Alright, and I had this here, didn't I? Yeah, I had that there, and this was right here, I think. I hope. Oh, I had this. My card isn't sticking down. You can tell I'm trying to hurry this time. I'll probably have to come back home and do some glue repair work this evening. I've got several I want to make this evening too. I want to get my Enchanted Bingo collage done, and I want to get September 5th. Wait, today's the 4th. I said today's the 5th. I guess it was today's video. It was today's video that I was all out of. I was watching that today. I don't know. Man, I can't keep my days straight. It's such a busy weekend. Can't keep my days straight. I think that was today's video. I was watching this morning because I never watched it before I put it up. I just hit upload because there was no time. And Monday, I thought I would get all caught up in videos, and my daughter called and said, "Mom, I need you to watch my kids. There's no school. I've got to work." And I don't know why that didn't click with me, that there was no school and I'd have the grandkids. Didn't. Oh, I put glue on that, and I'm sitting here repairing everything and not putting that up. Why? So I won't be catching up with things on Monday. I can catch up on things on Tuesday, but then Wednesday I have a dentist appointment and I have to get a filling. So I don't know if I'll be able to talk when I come back home. So I don't know Wednesday if I'll be able to catch up on videos or not. We'll find out. Oh, I lost my fish. There it is. Oh, when I switched to this glue over my tacky glue, I guess I got a little bit tired of things not sticking down. Alright. I think that's it. I think I got it. So, we have something that starts with S, text in another language, a car, translucent paper, something with fins, and bonus is a receipt. So that's all done. Yay! Oh, we don't have a date. Today is September 4th. And I think I will date it right there. Alright, so I'll show this to you. Okay, so that is the end of my video for the collage part. But I had a request from Mary O'Brien, and she asked if I would show my book from the top. She wanted to know about so if you don't want to see all this, you don't have to, because I'm through with all of my collage stuff and my video for the week. So I'm just going to go on and show what she wanted to see. She asked about how the book looks and about a few other things. And so I'm just going to, sorry I couldn't hardly talk, my mouth was so dry. I'm just going to go on and show her some things and then how I prepare my journal and all that. So if you want to click out of the video, I am done with all of my week 37 stuff. I'm just going to finish this and show her. I promised her I would finish this. I would go ahead and do that in this video. Okay, so I will see you next week for Margarete Miller video if that's what all that you want to see. So anyway, Mary, continue watching, and anybody else that is interested in this, curious about this. Okay, so first, Mary, I'm going to set this one off to the side because I think this book will really answer some of those questions even more. This is my first Margarete Miller journal. This is from January until, let me see, I started this journal. Are you kidding me? I didn't date this one. No, oh, July 17th is when I started this journal. So I filled this one up in the first part of July. So that's what this one looks like from the top and the side. So I'll just give you a quick flip through of this one. So this was when I started Margarete Miller collage journal. I had never collaged ever. Now I say never, but I had been doing junk journaling for about 3 or 4 years. So I suppose I had done some kind of collaging in my junk journals. I just didn't know it was collaging. I really hadn't heard of collaging except for what we did in the 70s with like gift wrapping and stuff, and you put it on different furniture and things, that kind of thing with Mod Podge. But I didn't really do it. I was a kid, but I saw adults do it. That's kind of what I'd heard of as collaging, but I hadn't done collaging. But then I heard of this Marie Miller thing and I fell in love with it. So this is just a very quick flip through of my collaging. This is my grandma right there. I started using my own family photos. I don't know if you see, that's my grandma. and her mom and sisters. So I've been using my own photos quite a bit. My own ephemera from my family. This is a family member too. I think it's my grandma's niece. Okay, that's coming off. This was a recipe of my grandma's and her handwriting. Just giving you ideas of things. This was something in her handwriting too. Some kind of recipe. It wasn't all there. Neither of those recipes were intact. You couldn't ever make them because they weren't all there. This is my other grandma's mom. This is Goldie. That's her name. I didn't ever like this page. This is a wild page, but I like it. Donald Duck. This is my husband's ancestors. That was another wild page. This one, look what I did. I didn't even realize I did it. Let's see this page, and look. I used the same supplies and I didn't even realize that I did it. That's kind of crazy. This one was, whoop. That's what this page has the most views on my channel. I love this one. She was my favorite image I've cut out of a magazine. I love this one too. So anyway, that's what this one looks like from the top. That's a finished, a very, very full one. So, then this one, I've kind of put some chunky stuff in this one. This is the page that makes it chunky because there's these two buttons here. These are pictures I took on a drive a couple weeks ago, and there's a chunky thing there. And then these are 3 chunky buttons. But you know what? I figure I don't care if they're chunky. I'm just using books that I've got either for free or for 50 cents or less. So that's this week. So now what we're going to do is just tear out these pages. I tear out about 5. Because I know that I'm going to get probably chunky. Now this week I didn't, but I can't really predict. And you can save your pages. Honestly, this book, like, I'll cut that out. I like that. This book is weird. It is weird. And so if there, I'll save that. I like that. If there's something I like, I'll save it. I don't save the text. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because this is just a strange book. But I do, when I get to the last page where I'm going to glue, I do look and make sure, like, this is the kind of images that it usually has. It's just weird, and it's usually talking about death and weird stuff. This is the strangest book. So I just throw the pages away because it's weird. It has been such a strange book. So anyway, so I have this huge glue stick that I get at Walmart, and I just, like, you glue you make sure that you get it glued really, really, really good. Along the edge. Oh, that's pretty. I should have saved that, but too late now. The patron saint of insane. I mean, it's just weird. Then I take my book and I make sure it's, like, really pulled, and then I shut it, and then really quick, like, this is just a squeegee from my phone thing, But you can use an old, like an old card, you know, like an old gift card or something. I also have a, I'll show you in a minute, and I just make sure I smooth it out as best I can. It doesn't really matter. You're probably going to be covering it all with paper and stuff, and so it's not really going to show. And then now this is ready. So you've got quite a few pages out of there, and that gives you more room to put a little bit of bulk in there, and it's going to help your book. So see, you've got a little bit more room in there in your book, and that will help your book get ready. So I also have, I use this too. This is like a cake, you know, like just to go down into your KitchenAid or whatever, to get your batter out of your KitchenAid. And this works really good because it's big, and it'll really get in there. So that works too. So that is how you do it. And you don't have to have this big glue stick. I just happened to get this at Walmart, and so it covers a lot of space at a time, but you don't have to have that. It just works pretty good. But anyway, that's how you do it. And then now I did notice my last book, when I got back to about here, I started noticing that my spine was just getting really, really wobbly, and I didn't think that it was going to make it all the way to the end. So I started going back in here and taking out a lot of pages. I would, you know, I'd go back and take out a page, and then go a few pages and take out a page, and I started doing that. And then when I got about to here, I just took out all the pages, and then I got to here and I just glued it together. I didn't like go all the way to the back because my book just couldn't handle it. And so this time when I get about to here, I'm going to start taking some pages out back here and start going forward, because I learned that lesson that it just got too wobbly. Now this one might not, because it's not this big fat thick book like this. See what I mean by my book? You can see what it was doing. See how it does that? It just wasn't, it couldn't handle all that. Which is no big deal. This is just a book for me. My grandkids will probably enjoy looking at this someday. My granddaughters, probably not my grandsons. But, you know, this is not any museum piece or anything. But, so it's not a big deal. But that's just something I noticed. So anyway, just do it and have fun. Just have fun and do it. It is so relaxing. I'm going through some real trials right now in my life. Some things are happening that are just really... And this collaging, I am loving it. So I'm like doing every collage thing I can, and I'm loving it. It's really relaxing to me. So just have fun and go for it. You can't do it wrong. Telling you, you cannot do it wrong. That's the best thing about it. So have fun, and thank you for your kind words. You don't know how much that made me smile and how much you made my day. You really did. You know, leaving a comment like that for somebody is just, it's wonderful, and I thank you so much. It really does something for somebody, and I try to do that for other YouTube people too. So I thank you so much, and you have a blessed day. I will be with you all soon. See you. Bye bye.